Alright, so before you guys start watching this video, I highly suggest you guys take some precaution. Go to your room, come back with an umbrella, because I'm going to be spitting some facts. No. When I first started my YouTube and I didn't have any kind of subs at all, I specifically remember telling myself that if I ever reach a significant amount of subs, which now we're up to 42,000 and that's just a blessing on its own, I told myself if I ever reach a good amount of subs, I would utilize that and not take advantage of that and utilize it to help you guys out. And that's, if you guys subscribe to me, you guys know, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know I'm always pushing for more free-to-play content and stuff like that for the Dragon Ball Legends dev team. And this is going to be a message specifically for the Dragon Ball Legends dev team. So if you guys are watching this video, comment down below, because if they watch, but comment down below some constructive criticism. Don't say, oh, this game sucks, blah, blah. No. Let's make this game better. Let's put up some constructive criticism. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna go over the good and the bad, what they're doing good and bad, but I'm gonna touch on a lot here, guys. So make sure you guys watch out through the whole video before you guys comment on anything. So real quick, guys, this game, these last 3 weeks specifically, made me want to make this video. So I don't even know where to start. Now, I understand we're just coming off a huge celebration, the biggest celebration Dragon Ball Legends ever had, and it was good to start off with, but it ended terribly. Like these last 3 weeks, guys, and I do basically a crystals counter every week. You guys know that this week right here, I did a crystals counter video, and we can collect about 4,000 crystals, and that's great and all. But if you look at the last 3 weeks, so it was 4,000 this week. The week previously was like about 2,000 ish, and then the week before that was like 1,700, because we have no events. Now we have no events, and the amount of banners coming out, and not just banners, LF banners. Think about that, legendary finish unit banners. These banners here, guys, have a really real quick, guys, let's just take a quick look, right? Remember, I'm gonna touch on everything here, right? So we have one LF banner here, right? We have 2, we have 3, we have 4 technically, right? It's another step up banner, and the UI Goku just came out, just got out of here shortly, like a week ago or something like that. But that's like 5 LF banners right here, guys, and we haven't had any events. I mean, whatever happened? I'm speaking directly to the dev team right now, guys. Okay, I'm gonna touch on some good stuff that you guys are doing, but whatever happened to these? Like, whatever happened to these stories right here? There's so much more stories that you guys can do. This Raditz event, Nappa, what happened? You guys don't release these anymore? And what happened to the challenge rush? You guys don't release those anymore? I mean, you guys have time to release banners, right? You guys have, I know you guys have time to release banners, but I mean, I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but this is just some constructive criticism, guys, because I mean, think about it, right? You guys are releasing 5 LF banners, but we're literally getting no events. I mean, Challenge Rush. Have we had a 2021 Challenge Rush? I don't think we did, unless it slipped my mind. But that's how 21 should have started, with a Challenge Rush, right? To give people 1,000 crystals. Now, we did get this free-to-play Android 21 Zenkai, which is great, but we only got 600 crystals off of this. We legit only got 600 crystals off of this. I mean, if you guys are going to release events, it's fine. Just release a good amount. This event here, we should at least collect 1,000 from this, and another 500 to 1,000 from the missions, right? I mean, guys, 6,000 to 7,000 crystals for the last almost month, and 5 LF banners in the last 2 months is highly unacceptable. I'm about to show you guys something, right? Now I'm speaking to the audience, so I'm speaking to both of you guys now. So I'm about to show you guys my list. Do you think a free-to-play player can compete with this? Honestly, just do you think, especially with 6,000 to 7,000 crystals, do you think they could compete with this? No, they can't. They can't. I mean, they could still do everything in the game. That's something good. They can still do everything in the game. You can still play all the events. You can even still rank top 10,000 if you guys just focused on Zenkai specifically. You guys can still do all that. Trust me, you guys can, because I've been free-to-play once, and I know you guys can. So, but this, and this is just me also playing from day one, so I understand that. And day one players also have more to grind, and that leads me to my next point. Start treating your returning players a little bit better, because all these are great if you guys are new, right? If you guys are like kind of new to the game, all these are great, right? I mean, this is cool. I mean, all of these are staying around for all the new players, which is fine. But think about the new players now. Something I really like is this raid event. This raid event is probably the best event in terms of value that we can get, right? I mean, we can get a whole ton of stuff. I already collected 1,000 crystals, but we can collect 1,000 crystals from this. What it looks like in a day, right? I did this in a day. It took me about, what, I don't know, like 15 minutes to an hour. I mean, not 15 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour to do 20 runs of this. And then I finished it, got all the crystals, and it has some really cool stuff too, really cool drops. This is cool, but this only comes around every 3 weeks, once a month maybe, right? Now I understand that we're barely coming off a big celebration and we did get a whole bunch of crystals early on in the celebration, but it doesn't work like that, guys. A celebration, we can't get a whole bunch of good crystals in the beginning of the celebration, and then just in the end of it, it completely dries out. So then it kind of like just like we get a whole bunch and then we just get nothing off of this. So then it just becomes this, and the celebration doesn't even feel like a celebration. It's supposed to be a lot of crystals and then a good amount of crystals in the end, like we would normally get, you know, instead of making it super drought, like super high crystals amount we can get and then a super drought. Because then that just takes away all that we wanted for a celebration out. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't even feel like it feels like a shaft celebration. You feel me? And especially with 5 LF banners. The LF banners is cool if you guys give us a good amount of crystals. If you guys are planning on bringing out an LF banner once a month, I would highly suggest, I would definitely speak with the community here. I mean, as the community, I'm speaking for the community as a whole here. We need at least like 7,000 crystals a week, man. That's like 20. We need at least 20 to 25,000 a month to somewhat keep up here, because then we can probably Zenkai 2 Zenkais to level 7, which is nice. And then after that, all those other banners, we might not even get the characters we want. So that's just my opinion. 20,000 minimum, right? Minimum. So far this month, we're not even up to 10,000, which is ridiculous. Especially with the amount of banners that are coming out. Now, what kind of stuff should we see, right? What kind of event should we see? I told you, what happened to the challengers? What happened to the story modes, right? What happened to that, right? Something I highly suggest you guys do bring out monthly or every 2 months or whatever the case may be, like very short. I would suggest you guys bring out this Shenron event, and just it brings the community together, man. Like, it literally, like, people start trading codes, people start communicating with each other. You get Dragon Balls. I mean, that's fun. Like, to just get Dragon Balls a day. We get a whole bunch of rewards. That's cool too. It's a cool way to get rewards. You feel me? And it's a cool way to bring the community. It can't be just once a year. I think it should be like every 3 months or something like that. It should be like 4 times a year minimum, or if not more, right? Because it's a cool event, and it not only gives us rewards, but it brings the community together. Now, another thing, if this keeps on going on, it's not good for the community as a whole, right? You want your free-to-play players feeling like the game is free-to-play enough where they can stay. Because it's like, let me give you an example, right? I remember when I used to play Dokkan before even this game was out, right? I remember playing Dokkan, and then I remember suggesting it to a friend of mine, and I'm not going to say any names. And then that friend of mine, and I was free to play, and I felt like the game was free to play at the time. And then I'm like, hey, play this game, it's free to play. And then this friend suggested to another friend, and then another friend, and then like 2 of those friends were heavy whales. So they just, like, you know, recruited 2 heavy whales, and everybody's happy. The free-to-play players, the dev team, because the whales got recruited and everything. It's just like a word of mouth, you know? I mean, the community talks, you know, especially like me. I'll say how it is. You guys are doing some good stuff, and I understand there's, like, you know, everything going on with, you know, the pandemic and stuff like that, and I understand you guys are also working on the guild versus guild and the dungeons and stuff like that. So there's some stuff under works, and I'm waiting for that. That's going to be real fun. But yeah, at the end of the day, I do enjoy the game. I do support the game, and I wouldn't make these videos if I didn't support the game. This is a supportive video. You feel me? Like, it's a constructive criticism video to make the game better. But that's just my take on everything. I was going to touch on a few more things, but I didn't even want to make this video too long. I wanted to just kind of get to the point of it, man. And I want you guys to go to the comment section down below and comment what you guys think they should add to make the game better. Don't just say, oh, this game's... No, make it constructive. Make it, you know, just what would you do to make the game better? That's my question, right? But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, that's pretty much it. I do still like this game. I'm still going to continue to play this game. This game is really fun. And yeah, I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.